All right, folks. So I just got back from riding, and I need to figure out what's going on with this check engine light. So let's go check it out right now. All right. So after the whole kickstand issue, I ended up connecting the two wires. Um, didn't solder them, but I was able to use a clamp. I forget what it's called, but it's another connector in order to connect the positive and negative wires. So there's a 3-wire system. One stays by itself. The two end up being connected. That ended up starting the bike. So it's been riding fine, but when I eliminated and bypassed the kickstand, bike runs, but the check engine light comes on and it stays in neutral. It's not, but it stays visually. The neutral sign keeps coming up. And so we got to figure that out. All right, so what I ended up getting was this scan tool from Hitchcock's. Everything I do is from Hitchcock's. So I get this scan tool here. And this is supposed to tell me what the error codes are, helping with some diagnostics. So let's open it up. So here's the diagnostic tool. I have one. So it comes in a pack of Euro 4 connector and Euro 5 connector. And so for the OBD2 scanner, gives us a little bit of some instructions here. All right. The OBD2 scanner has been specifically adapted by Hitchcock's for use in motorcycle applications. Preparation. Turn the motorcycle's ignition on. Vehicle battery voltage should be between 9 and 18, which is what it will be. Throttle should be in the closed position. Perfect. Locate the vehicle's DLC socket. It's underneath the seat. Yep. Blah, blah, blah. If the DLC cannot be found, once located, connect the diagnostic cable to it. The scanner will automatically activate once connected. Now, does this need batteries? Probably not, because it's going to run off the power of the bike. All right. Works on 1996 or newer vehicles, definitely ours. Mode 1 to mode 10. You can also turn off the check engine light. That's what I need. Views live data. Knows more vehicle information and running status. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Views the VIN. Great. Perfect. Gives a little visual of what it looks like. And I think we're ready to go. All right, first we got to take off the seat. I think we all know how to do that if you have an Interceptor 650. As you see, the bike, there's a lot of pollen here in North Carolina, so just ignore that. Seat is off. Perfect. All right. I believe, let me bring you over here. So this is still a little hot in here. So I believe it's right in here, the DSL. So I think if I can just, Actually, I'm just going to take this out. Be easier. I need a little something sharp to get in there. Pliers, where are you? Pliers, where are you? Pliers. Oh, I was doing this wrong the entire time. Wow. Doing this wrong the entire time. You need to actually flip this up. There's a piece up top there. Okay. Embarrassing. So, let's follow the instructions. You don't need all these wires here. These twists. All right, let's see what we can do. So plug this end. It comes with the Euro 4 piece, but if it's a 6-pin, then it comes with a Euro. That means it's a Euro 5. This is a 5-piece. Why is this being ridiculous? Great. All right. When you plug it in, oop, need the key. Actually, maybe I should follow the order of operations here instead of being hasty. It said first to turn it on. Ooh, that was a little rough. I don't like the way that sounded. Did you hear that? My first time sounded a little iffy. Anyway, let's plug this in. Here's what it says. All right, let's look up. So it says diagnose, DTC lookup, tool setup. All right, I'm going to go with diagnose. Tell me. These are the arrow buttons. Okay, return. I think that's it. Diagnose. Okay. Read codes. All right, what's the code? All right, so it depends on the manufacturer. Is this going to say Royal Enfield? It's not. This has cars. So that's not going to help anyone because this is not a car. I don't know if you all realized this is not a car. What's I&M readiness? We might have to check with the website. All right, folks. So I think I found out. So if I do read codes, and if I just pick any of these different cars, right? Let's even say Hyundai. It's all the same thing. So there's an open circuit, sensor reference, voltage B, circuit open. So that's in reference probably to me cutting the wire and actually, creating that open circuit so that the side stand doesn't malfunction. So what I ended up doing was just, you can't even see it in there, but I ended up opening, yeah, it's too dark in there. But what I ended up doing was cutting the wires, like I said in the beginning, connecting the positive and negative. And that third wire, I connected it to itself, not to itself, but left it open, but I ended up protecting it. So that's probably what it's reading. I'm going to erase the code because the bike is just fine. All right, go to erase codes. Please turn the ignition off. Okay, it's already on. Please turn the ignition on. All right, it's been cleared. So let's check again, read the codes. P0651. P0651. Let's see. All right, so it's exactly what I thought. I'm going to check to see if that's done. Right? If that's done, then we should be set. So I'm going to turn it off. Let's see if everything works. So it still has the error code. Maybe I didn't do something right. We should be good. We'll see on our next ride if it worked. All right. So hello, friends. The issues persist. So the bike works just fine, I think. But here's the thing. I can't get the engine light to come off at all. I have the code reader. It won't erase it. It says it's erased, but it's not erasing. I have underneath here, I've bypassed the kickstand switch, which was giving us all those issues earlier. That is solved, but it stays, the lamp stays in neutral the entire time, even though I'm going through the gears. And the engine light remains on. The MIL or the check-in light stays that way for the entire time. So I'm at a loss. I even did all these different techniques that folks have where they turn on and off the engine or the ignition over and over again, gripping the throttle, all that stuff. Still doesn't work. So I have a question for the Royal Enfield folks out there. Do I just get a new switch and just install it and call it a day? Or is there something else I can do? Hit the comments ASAP. Let me know. Thanks. See you soon, because I need some help.